We're back once again with the Chesnoid FC save. We are so close to the January transfer window now, so please do make sure you continue to give me your feedback in the comments section. I won't be recording the transfer window episode until you guys have seen this video and all of those previous as well. We have about 45-ish million pounds there or thereabouts to spend. Wages certainly aren't going to be that high considering we're at championship level, so should be able to eke it out a little bit more transfer budget wise. We know what we have, we know we want to improve, and it might actually take selling one of our higher rated players to play someone that's not as high rated but more effective in that role. Alternatively, I could perhaps sell Woods and keep Eaton, but Eaton is 31 and we have to bear that in mind as well, whereas Woods is only 18. So certainly there are some decisions that need to be made, but the rest of the squad is growing very well indeed. And our form is also turning the corner. We're now just 2 points. Well, no, 5 points. Was it 5 points or... Yeah, 5 points off 5th. Just 5 points off 5th. And 2 points separates us from 7th, 3 from Crystal Palace. But you can see that the majority of those sides above us have played a game in hand. So we could, if we win our first game against Sheffield Wednesday, be on 40 points. And as such, maybe even sneak ourselves into the playoffs. At the very least, be up to 7th place with a win, just outside the playoffs. I mean, much, much closer. So, a big episode today before an even bigger one tomorrow with a window. You can see we've got Sheffield Wednesday, Swansea and Barnsley. I'm going to play the 3 home games and we'll simulate MK Dons away from home at the end of the episode. They're right down the bottom of the table as well. It should be a pretty straightforward fixture, provided we can manage the squad over this busy Christmas period. So, drop the video a like if you're enjoying this save. Again, please, suggestions in the comment section down below. On the episodes building up to this, you guys have been giving me some really good options, so please continue to do that. Let's try and pick up where we left off in the last episode. A win against Rotherham, a win against Birmingham. We should have at least had a draw against Millwall. I don't think I'm quite over that referee call yet. And we got a 1-1 draw against Huddersfield as well. We got 2 wins in the episode before that as well, so we're 4 wins in our past 7 games. That's good form. That's good form. Let's make the W column even bigger throughout the course of today's episode as well. Right, Wednesday, Joe Wildsmith in goal. Jaden Brown, Callum Patterson will be dangerous up top as well. Silasau is the man through the middle, I believe, at striker. Teo Corbano in the midfield as well. It's a 4-3-3 from them. Dominic Iorfa in the defence as well. Wednesday down near the bottom in the table. Certainly could do with some extra points. But they're not the only ones, so we'll hope that we can deny them getting any at all. Bit of space there for Lewis Ferguson. And looking for Riley McGree, who will skillfully keep this in. Lift it, looking for the man at the back post, whose shot is blocked well. Might actually have tried to take that down, but I wanted to ensure that I got a shot away. And it's well blocked by a defender. And Sheffield Wednesday will build themselves. Don't tell me that's Saido Berahino playing in defence for them. Okay, so you probably have spotted it before I did. There are some positional irregularities, shall we say, with this Sheffield Wednesday lineup. The team at EA are aware of the issues with lineups, etc., and are working on it. But this is the worst one I've seen. Saido Berahino, striker, at centre-back. Josh Windass, striker, at CDM. And Corbeanu, who's a right winger, is at left central defensive midfield, or left central midfield. So, an interesting one from Sheffield Wednesday. An interesting one. Hopefully, that means that they might be easier to beat, although, knowing my luck, they probably won't be. That's definitely... Normally, all we've encountered so far is like a centre-back playing at like right wing-back, with the right wing-back playing at the right centre-back role. Certainly haven't seen it quite so... Oh dear, that's terrible. Quite so bad as this with a striker at centre-back. Absolutely the worst one I've seen so far. But, like I say, the team are aware of it and are working on it. Trying to investigate what the root cause of the issue is. It's not... Even though it at the present seems to be an issue that crops up at launch every single year, each year the root cause is different. So it is tough for... It's not just a case of... Not just a case of copy-paste the fix from a previous year, unfortunately. Coding isn't quite so simple as that, sadly. But I thought I'd let you guys know, because you guys spot these things, even if I don't mention them. You guys spot them, so I might as well highlight it and let you know that I've seen it and that they've been aware of, or they've been told of it and they are aware of it and are working on trying to sort it out. Right, we're going to try and sort ourselves out a 1-0 lead here. I tried to fire that through that gap. Unfortunately, not really much the career mode team can do about the dodgy passing in FIFA 22. That's the gameplay team, and I don't really have much access to them, unfortunately. It's not my area of expertise. Still, hopefully we can get a decent result here against Sheffield Wednesday. And is that a foul? Thank you. Certainly should have been, and was given as one. Amadou across to Wrench. Forward there to McCree. And into Tyrese Campbell. Arriving next to me. And then over here, Aronson. He's been a good source of goals for us recently, Brendan Aronson. But he's missed the target there. He's bending back towards goal, but past the post on the far side. There were a number of defenders around him. We should have scored there. That's absolutely the best chance we've had so far. With a man over on the near or far side, sorry. Not quite able to, oh, come on, to work the chance into the back of the net. Just narrowly wide. We're certainly the better side so far, though, in this game. Although here come Wednesday, and Silasau is in. I can't get there, and we'll score. Sheffield Wednesday lead by 1-0. We nearly score at one end. They do score at the other. The shot power, just too much. Lovely first time through ball. And I just couldn't get there with anyone. Even the keeper tried to get there. Brilliant. We're behind. Here's Brown. Support back from Liam Palmer. Oh, that's really well worked. Really well worked. That's going to fall free for him. Get out. That was dangerous. I just wanted to make sure we got rid of that. That could have rebounded anywhere. Corbeanu will take the corner himself. It's whipped deep. It's going to be won by the Sheffield Wednesday man, I think. It's not. No, Tyrese! Why is he... Oh, I tried to get him to clear it. He's done a fucking slide tackle. What are you doing? Jesus, Tyrese Campbell. Wait, to scare your manager. Give him an early heart attack. Bloody hell. Get to that. Oh, I haven't quite. Side of Berahino. Into Liam Palmer. Good save by Carr again. Having to weather a late storm here in this first half. Away, please, Mr. Ferguson. Oh, when the keeper just stops and stares at it, you wonder where it's going to land. Luckily, it landed wide. Kakachi. Inside to Maitland-Niles. Aronson looking for Tyrese Campbell, who's in. Oh, it might not have been on his left. 2-1 to Chesnoid FC. Tyrese Campbell with a brace inside a matter of seconds. We are back level, and that is the best goal that he's ever scored for this club. That 5-star weak foot really coming in handy on that occasion. Absolute belter from Tyrese Campbell. Pick that out, goalkeeper. Bang. Not a chance. Moving in the air. The keeper kind of went for it where he thought it was going to be, and then it moved, and he had to go again with his arms. Just, oh, it's a brilliant strike. We're back level, and there's still half an hour to find a winner. Oh, nicely through the gap. Don't like this. Uwe Martin steps in. Well done. Run, please, Riley. Come on, Mr. McGree. Come on, Mr. McGree. Nice. Oh, that touch. He's gotten away from the defender. And arriving through the middle is Riley McGree. Yes, we do have a second in a matter of minutes. We lead. Riley McGree is a god. I love this man so much. He saves us time and time again. Riley McGree with a goal to give us the lead at home against Sheffield Wednesday. We have turned it round. We will be going so close to those playoff spots, provided we can hold on to this lead. Windass into Bannon. Wrench gets that away. Maitland-Niles will get it out wide here to Aronson. And here's Tyrese Campbell. I was going to say Aronson is the go-to. I was trying to work that actually centrally to Oscar Eaton there. Positioned himself really well. Please tell me he's offside here, Callum Patterson. He's not. He's going to pick up the man at the back post really well. And I'm going to try and deny Brown the chance to turn inside. We've done that excellently. Oh, I was nervy there. I never have too much faith in my defence. We have faith in Tyrese Campbell here, though, to get away from the man that's with him. Yes, we can. And arriving in support. No! Oh, is Ferguson? Yes! We will score a third! We'll definitely get that victory now. Oh, I thought I can hold it up here, square it, and I'll get a finish or a scenario which gives me a better chance of scoring than trying to shoot with Tyrese Campbell's right foot in that position. I almost messed it up. I didn't want to go across goal here, especially because the keeper had pushed out a little bit and it really didn't offer the best of angles. But how is that for a finish? From Lewis Ferguson, up high into that far left-hand corner. I mean, no chance for the goalkeeper. 3-1, let's go. Patterson. Oh, that's an excellent through ball, but Amadou's read it. It's been an excellent signing, by the way, Amadou. Originally a CDM, moved to centre-back, and has really been a rock for us at the back. The plan is for him only to be here for a couple of years, as he's 20, well, he was 29 when we signed him. He's going to be 30 throughout the course of this season, which hopefully will be a promotion-winning season. Oh, it's a lovely turn by Oscar Eaton. He's in. We could have a fourth. We do. This side, at the moment, is realising its potential. We made some tactical tweaks with individual instructions and the way that the team is set up, i.e. offensive and defensive instructions. I'll show you by the team management screen. What I changed throughout the course, like what's basically led to the revival of this team, I changed from the defensive tile to balanced. I had my width lower and my depth lower. I've upped them back up so we're just as a group further forward in the side. Offensive build-up play was set to possession, but I was finding that I just didn't... Well, what was happening was, if you watch the defensive dots here, the blue dots, if I go to... oh, is it here? Chance creation. Possession. All of the defensive dots are just sat back. That's the issue that I was having, wasn't it? But if I say leave it as balanced, see how the defensive players are much further forward, and it's making teams easier to break down. That's ultimately been the difference here. And plus, I've upped the players in the box as well when we're on the attack, and upped my width again as well. Those changes to change build-up play from slow build-up and possession to just balanced and balanced has completely changed the way that this side plays. We were playing in a way, trying to play a style of football that meant that the opposition was sat back. And I couldn't figure out why we were constantly up against 9, 10 defenders in front of us. We do still occasionally come up against that when a side is defending a lead and they sit back and change their tactics to drop back, etc. But we've seen such a change in results. And I made that change prior to the episode that we got those first 2 wins in. So 2 episodes ago. The one with the goalkeeper bug. The one where we started with the game against Bournemouth. It was all the bees, wasn't it? All the bees and Swansea. Or we could score a 5th. Woods squares it. I think he's offside, actually. He was, annoyingly. We could have had a 5th. I made that change 2 episodes ago. We've just completely unlocked the team. We got the frustrating result against Millwall. We have still had the occasional defeat in there and a frustrating draw against Huddersfield, which we very much so could have lost. It was only a really late goal. Then you saw that we got a draw there. But this team is now playing as it should do, as it should always have done. And hopefully the promotion push is now very much on and very much real. And our chances of promotion are going up and up along with our league position. And I think, actually, because we scored that 4th there, our goal difference might actually push us into 6th and not sat just outside in 7th. We certainly took them by surprise. They didn't expect us to be quite so deadly offensively. I didn't expect us to be quite so deadly offensively. But that is the most goals we've scored in a play game all season. All save. And we're absolutely flying. We are up into the playoff spots. 6th place for Chesnoid FC right now. Still 11 points off the automatic spots. Yikes. But only 4 points off 4th. And with games to play, plenty games to play, who knows what can happen from here on out. Let's have a strong second half of the season, the same way we did last year. Improve in the upcoming transfer window if we can. Stevenson, he's going to go to Sassuolo on a short-term loan. That's good. And a loan bid, a short-term loan bid from Shanghai Port for Reggie Bird, which I will accept. Even though currently he's my backup striker, I am going to look to bring in a new striker in the upcoming window, as well as potentially Julian Alvarez as well if we move on Oscar Eaton. I may even sign Alvarez even if we don't move on Oscar Eaton in this window, because ultimately, I'm going to need an Oscar Eaton replacement, and I think I want Julian Alvarez to be that Oscar Eaton replacement. Oh, I'm so happy that the side are starting to actually perform, and we're turning our results round. You cannot underestimate how relieved I am to have the side actually start to click. We've waited so long for this moment. We are going to enjoy every last bit of it. It's Christmas Day, and we have a game. It's Swansea City at home, a game that we won away by a 1-0. They've actually just bid for one of our backup goalkeepers, Cardenas, 66 rated currently. Quite happy to accept that bid and hopefully see him move on. And the young Lucero, who's 62 rated currently with potential to be special, we look to move him to a cam. And he jumps only to 63 for the time being, but I'm certainly going to try and improve those dribbling and passing stats to ensure that he starts to grow exponentially too in that role. We've so many young players at the club now that have the potential to really kick on and get incredible careers in this save. None of these guys are like really rapidly progressing. Some are up 2 or 3, but they're still not like, yes, they've got the window of 82 to 94, but it's still 50, still almost 30 away from that potential. So they're not going to reach that potential till so very late in this save or in their own careers. Like, it's going to take maybe 4 or 5 years for Di Stefano to get to the bottom end of that. But I'm not sure we're going to be able to see any of these players actually make an impact in our first team. But certainly they could help us out financially moving forward by selling them on at certain times throughout the course of their career. I've got 5 goalkeepers in my already first, no, 6 goalkeepers. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 goalkeepers in my first team squad alone already. So certainly needing to move some of these guys on, which hopefully will happen over the course of the next transfer window or 2. I certainly don't expect to sell 5 or 6 goalkeepers in one transfer window, but we've Swansea up next. They are right behind us in the league, as you can see there, on 39 points. So it's an absolute must not lose. But with the form we've been in and our previous record against Swansea, we can certainly still go up and we can certainly win this game. Swansea with Ben Hamer in goal again. Michael Obafemi and Joel Pirot up top for them. Jake Bidwell only on the bench this time, although Ryan Bennett's still involved. Matt Grimes and Oliver and Sham still in the midfield for them as well. It's Manning at left back on this occasion. Ryan Manning, I think it is. Actually, I think I've got him in my FM save at Middlesbrough. If you weren't aware, I have actually started streaming Football Manager again on stream on Twitch. The F1 save has come to a close, and we're actually going back to the Journeyman save we'd been doing prior to, of course, the launch of the new Football Manager game in a few weeks' time. Not that far away now, actually. Should be getting access to the beta in about 3 weeks or so. Oh, it is going to fall for me. Tyrese Campbell forgot the football, but we might still get a 1-0 lead here. Aronson can't get the cross in. Is that going to fall for me on the edge of the box? It's not. Cleared away. 2 people underneath this. 3 if you include the man that came across. McGree into Tyrese Campbell. I'm going to have to go backwards and see what I mean. Some sides still sit back quite deep. That's a lovely first touch by Aronson, but I can't turn De Rosa, the defender. Swansea is still sat back deep, so even though I've got that change in my tactics, it's still going to be difficult to break them down here. We got a 1-0 win against them previously. Try and get this quickly to Tyrese Campbell out of his feet. Work it around to work some space so that Lewis Ferguson can have a shot. That's well blocked. A bit fancy, a little bit unnecessary, but we'll play on. And Tyrese Campbell has his shot blocked as well. Starting on the front foot here. Definitely got Swansea really worried about us taking a 1-0 lead. That's going to be a keeper's ball, isn't it? Yes, it is. It really has been not necessarily a slow first half, but a first half with no goal-scoring opportunity in it, really. We build, they build, and then the defence puts a tackle in and stops the offensive players from actually having a chance on goal. A couple of blocked shots. Oh, thankfully Devon Wrench brought that down nicely. Otherwise, we might have conceded, as I was saying. Oh, not really much goal-mouth action. Wham, Swansea score. Nearly jinxed myself, as per usual. But a 0-0 here so far. I believe it was 0-0 against Swansea last time we played them as well. You can see 3 shots for them, 2 shots for us, but the majority of those have actually been blocked. I think actually one of my shots from an offside position is counted there as well. I'm Not sure. We've had two clear-cut chances so far. Our XG is a lot lower than theirs as well, so the chances they've been creating have been more likely to result in a goal than ours, but not really much to show you thus far in this game, to be honest, but hopefully this second half will come alive and we will be able to give you something of note sooner rather than later. Oh, like Aronson having a header from point-blank range that the keeper has remarkably been able to keep out. We very nearly took a 1-0 lead. I bet my XG's gone up now from 0.2 to 1.2. Expected goal. Expected goal. Outrageous save from their goalkeeper, and we'll stay at 0-0. Wow. Obafemi out to Ryan Manning. Oh, I thought I was going to nick that away there. Maitland-Niles trying to close the man down. He's kicked that straight to Uwe Martin. Oh, that wasn't meant to go to Maitland-Niles. Meant to go to Aronson. Ah, just gifted Swansea possession back there. Just trying to rush my passes. Obafemi. Oh, there's plenty of space out here for Darosa. Didn't realise that he pushed quite so far forward. You can see they've still got the... Oh, he spun me brilliantly. They've still got the three centre-backs. No! I don't know who kept that out, whether it was Amadou or the goalkeeper, but it stayed out. I think it might have been Amadou. That might have beaten... It was Amadou. Certainly beat the keeper. Thank you, Amadou. Wow, what a block. Devon Wrench blocking on the line in the last episode, and now Amadou doing the same here on both occasions. Keeper beaten, but no goal. I get to that. Oh, not quite. Both sides should have had a goal now in this second half so far. XG will be flying up for both teams. That's a lovely little stop and go. Excellent footwork in the midfield from the Swansea man, but we'll work this out wide. Looking for Riley McGree. It's terribly played. And again, our forward passing lets us down. McGree now central. Spread out wide. Hyde's on the run, but he did run offside. Ferguson into McGree. Come on. If Tyus Campbell can make me a run, I can use. Actually, we can distract some of the defenders. Ah, and work an opportunity with the men that are left in some free space. Swansea have defended really well. We've defended really well. And both sides deserve a point from this and probably deserve a clean sheet as well. A little bit of luck at times at the back for us and for them. A little bit of luck for them going the other way there, as they're going to keep possession now. And if they do score here from this, I will be quite frustrated. Can we win this and clear it? Uwe Martin is up really nicely. Aronson, such a heavy touch. Oh, there we've gotten that little bit of luck that we hadn't had so far. Right. Come on. Oh, what a dead pass. Hyde. Oh, what a dead pass! The chance to catch him on the counter. Oh, that's annoying. Never mind. Got to be pleased with the point against Swansea. They were chasing us for promotion. They are a decent side in this division. We kept a clean sheet against them last time. We kept a clean sheet against them this time. It's just that we were able to win on the first occasion. Not to worry. We'll boost the morale with the lads. We're pleased enough with the point. We were hoping to follow up with a win, but football isn't always as predictable as that. You can't go, oh, we won last time, so we should win this time. Having better players in form, we didn't underestimate our opponents by any stretch. We knew they were difficult to break down before. We expected the same again, and that was the same, but we were determined out there to try and get the best of it, but we couldn't. So we will head now into the next game, which is against Barnsley midweek. Stevenson looks like he's agreed his loan and will go to Sassuolo, and Reggie Bird has also agreed his loan and will leave us to go to Shanghai. Right, Barnsley up next, as Cardenas has now been sold to Swansea, and a bid for Vasquez from Genk for £3.4 million, which I will accept. Hoping to move a number of players on then as we get to the January transfer window. Barnsley up next. I have to rotate a little bit here, but it should still be a game that we can come away with a decent result from. We'll take Aronson out. Oh, Aronson's been a good source of goals though. No, I will take Aronson out. We'll put Hyde in. Yeah. I can always bring Aronson on off the bench, can't I? That might be just the one change I make, to be fair, at this stage. I think it will be. Right, for now then, let's crack on. Let's push forward. Let's see if we can't get another win. Barnsley playing 5 back as well. Corley Woodrow up top through the middle for them. Herbie Kane in the middle. H. Kane, not Harry, obviously. 5 backs. Bloody 5 backs. Let's get the better of this one. It's got to be offside. Surely Styles there. He's not, you know. Uwe Martin comes across and wins the header. Can McGree win that one? Yeah, he can. Right, off we go. Go on, Tyrese. Run, Tyrese. Run. Anderson lofted forward. Can we win that? Oh my god. The leap from Amadou. Destroyed the attacker in front of him. How on earth has he leapt like that? That's a lovely ball by Tyrese Campbell. Out to hide. Tyrese Campbell could be at the back post to try and pick up on this. Oh, I left that because I hoped it would go out for a corner and it hasn't. Should have chased it down. Oh, Campbell was there at the back post waiting for the ball to be delivered to him. This has been another case similar to the Swansea game where both sides have had a lot of the ball, but neither actually creating the chances to make the difference in front of goal. Kakache will play this forward and we'll try and build something here in this highlight for you. Maitland-Niles going on a run. Tucking a bit so the defender comes towards me so we can open up the space for Hyde and then look for Tyrese Campbell. Can we spin the defender? No. We do have support here. Eaton. So Lewis Ferguson. Shot well blocked. Can I get to that first? No. But Maitland-Niles should get to this first. Hasn't, but has won the loose ball and the knockdown. But it hit his hand so he won't. And then there's 10 minutes to go till half time. Fuck. Not the best of balls from Hellick. And one well.
That looks a really entertaining game. Two good teams with two excellent coaches.
Kane with a brilliant ball. And Torsteinson's in. Uwe Martin in the way. Oh, get rid of it. Unbelievable. The pass across was exceptional. But how has that squeezed over the line? Good block there by Uwe Martin. He's just chested it down and Wrench has fallen over. But how has that made it across the line? I was trying to clear it with the defender as well. He's just hit the post. He's spinning. I was trying to clear it with Uwe Martin. He didn't even make an attempt to try and get there. I was hammering the circle button. Oh, man. Right. On the back foot then. Good. That's not exactly how you envisage conceding a goal. Let's try and get equal as quickly as we can and try and replicate the first game of the episode against Wednesday. And get a win out of this. Play these balls short here just to try and keep hold of possession. Ferguson's on a hell of a run. He's on a hell of a run. Oh, taking it one step too far though. Torsteinsson trying to get it off him here with Maitland-Niles. He's worked it brilliantly. Get that forward to Tyrese Campbell quickly inside to Eaton, who's got the runner around him. We won't be able to use him yet. Are you going to come forward? Please come forward. Hello. Here we go. Kakachi. Really good cross. Ferguson heads over the top of the bar. Dug that cross out brilliantly there, Kakachi, the left back. We're getting closer to an equalising goal. But I've struggled to score in the last... After scoring 4 against Sheffield Wednesday, I've now struggled to score in the next 2. Typical that after I gave it the big un, after that Wednesday game, saying, oh, we've finally unlocked the scoring potential in this team. It looks like I'm about to score no goals in the next 2 games. Hashtag just Chesnoid things. Come on. Come on. Tyrese, make the run. Look for him. He's onside. He's on his left. He'll score. We're level. Get the fuck in. We are scoring goals still with this team. And Tyrese Campbell's come alive now this season. We are in business this year. I hope I can keep this up. I hope I can keep this up. 10th goal of the season, supposedly, for Tyrese Campbell as well. So he has been amongst the goals for us this year. A handful of them have come in simmed games, obviously. Putting a bit of a press on here, Barnsley. A handful of them have come in simmed games, but he's started to click for me in played games too, which is very important. Not just with goal scoring, but evidently, as you see there, with his interlinking play too. And Riley McGree's in behind here. And I've got plenty of options back. And Eaton can't score us a goal to give us a turnaround again here against Barnsley, just as we did against Sheffield Wednesday, but we still could. Hide inside. Oh, trying to feed it through for Eaton again, but well picked off by the defence. Still 1-1 here with 15 to go. I am going to make changes. Can I get to that? I can't. Corley Woodrow looking to get past Uwe Martin. Oh, who beat the man and then went to tackle thin air. Thankfully, Kakachi has intercepted that, and we are on a decent counter-attack here, and I'll look for Leo Hyde, who could look for anyone in the middle, but he's just not able to shake off that defender, just as Tyrese Campbell wasn't able to shake off the defender in the middle either, so I couldn't really find the pass. We might well be looking at a... Whoa, nicely intercepted. Oh, nicely intercepted. Might well be looking at another draw here, unless Barnsley score now. Corley Woodrow back. Herbie Kane. Gomez. This is good from Barnsley. It's good from Carr. Nervy! Always nervy at the end of games, aren't we? Till Steinson going off now come my changes, but probably a little bit too little, too late, unfortunately. Ball delivered in. Up we go, please, Devon. Wrench wins that well. Maitland-Niles will chase after this, but Herbie Kane will find the ball back out wide here to Freezer. And there's not enough time for a counter, so it's either a goal for Barnsley or nothing. And hopefully we'll win that header, and it will be nothing. But it will be something in the points tally for us. A draw against Barnsley on the back of a draw against Swansea. Disappointed not to get a better result in one of those two games. But both were very difficult to play. And both sides that we played against probably deserved a point. Frustrated with the way that Barnsley's goal came about in that game. But things go against you. We were resilient today and we fought back again. Just as we did against Sheffield Wednesday. It's just on this occasion we weren't able to completely get it all the way around. We never underestimate opponents anymore. Well, I did when we first got down to championship level, but I don't anymore. They absolutely battered me. Absolutely hammered me at the beginning of the season, didn't they? Everyone, basically. So we are 7th as we head into the final game of the day, of the month, and of the calendar year, and we're actually 4 points off Birmingham, so we won't be able to get into the playoffs, even should we win this one against MK Dons away from home. They are currently 23rd in the table now, having had a really poor month of December. We are stretched stamina-wise, but so are they, so it should be a comfortable victory for us here, and it is. Ferguson with 2, Eaton with the other, and Fraser Campbell missed a penalty, so 3-1 win. That will put us, or Birmingham lost, so we'll be at least a point off someone in the playoffs because nobody else could get above us. So we're very nearly there. Oh, wow. Crystal Palace in the Premier League. Right, as we reach January the 1st, Cardenas has gone. Stevenson goes on loan. Bird goes on loan. Gash goes on loan. Arnold goes on loan. And a YouScope monthly report will see nobody really making any more moves at present. So, now we're in the January transfer window. Bloody Crystal Palace in the Cup. Of course we do. Let's show you the league table then. You know our financial situation. The league table sees us in 7th. A single point off Birmingham and Crystal Palace. 3 points behind Stoke. And now 15 points off Brentford and Reading, both combined at the top of the table. Those automatic promotion spots just keep getting further and further away. The playoffs is absolutely on for us this season. More so than that, I don't think so. But I've 47.67 million to spend now with some more players having left. But we do now have gaps in the squad that we want to fill. I'm looking for a central midfielder. One of these guys might be a good goer. Ravella rejected the loan bid to go to Udinese. One of these guys might be a good option. I'm also potentially looking for, well, I am looking for an Oscar Eaton replacement, and I think Julian Alvarez is that man, but I'll still wait to see what your feedback is like. We will have to pay £32 million for him. And then I would like a backup striker, and it might be Ben Brereton. It might be someone that offers us something completely different, and Jonas Vinn. I'm not sure yet, but I know he's just moved to Ghent, hasn't he? So I probably can't get Jonas Vinn then, but we could get Ben Brereton. Liam Delap is still available potentially for a loan deal, or maybe a buy. Be a cheap buy, but I'm not sure if he'd be someone that would grow enough. I don't know. I'm still torn there, but Julian Alvarez I would certainly like to pick up, and maybe one of these midfielders as well. We'll wait and see what you guys say in the feedback to today's episode, and have said in the feedback to other episodes. But for now, as we crack forward and save again and hopefully don't lose any more progress on the 8th of October, that will be all for today's episode. Thank you very much for watching, boys. I will see you tomorrow for the January transfer window. Ta-ta.